Are you a DevOps engineer looking to make a move to Turkey? Well, you are in luck. Turkey is an amazing country with plenty of opportunities for personal and professional growth. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library, and in this video I will provide you with all the details and information you need to know about immigrating and working in Turkey as a DevOps engineer. Before we begin, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, now is the perfect time to do it. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on visa-related information, and as a bonus, you'll receive a free cheat sheet about this video. We publish 3 new videos every week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's start by discussing the requirements for immigrating to Turkey as a DevOps engineer. The first requirement is language proficiency. The language requirement will depend on the employer's preferences. If you're applying to an international company where English is commonly used, proficiency in English might be sufficient. Another requirement is having an educational degree. While it's not mandatory, having a related degree can enhance your chances of getting a job offer. A university degree can be particularly convincing to employers and visa officers. However, if you have extensive work experience, you can still persuade employers without a degree. Work experience as a DevOps engineer is an essential requirement. You must demonstrate that you have the necessary skills and experience to handle the responsibilities of the job. A convincing CV or resume is critical to catch up the attention of potential employers. Your resume is the first thing employers see, so it must be well designed and persuasive. The most important requirement is obtaining a job offer from a Turkish employer, because it's the employer who must obtain a work permit from the Turkish government. Once you have the job offer, the Turkish employer will apply for a work permit on your behalf. This permit is necessary to work legally in Turkey as a foreigner. Now, let me tell you some required documents for getting that work permit. Number 1, a valid passport with at least 6 months of validity remaining. Number 2, completed visa application form. Number 3, recent passport size photos. Number 4, job offer letter from a Turkish employer. Number 5, educational degree or relevant work experience documents. Number 6, proof of language proficiency, if required by the employer. Number 7, proof of financial means to support yourself in Turkey. Aside from work permit application, you'll need to apply for a work visa at the nearest Turkish consulate or embassy in your home country. You'll need to provide documents such as your passport, job offer letter, work permit approval, and other supporting documents as required by the consulates. Okay, what are the steps to immigrate? Let's see. Determine your eligibility. Make sure you meet the necessary requirements outlined in the previous section. Also, check if you can gather all the supporting documents required for the visa application. Look for a job offer. The first challenge is to find a job offer. Explore various avenues to search for positions, such as job listing websites. Here is a list of websites you can check. The other way you can use to find a job in Turkey is to get help from employment or recruitment agencies. The other way to find a job in Turkey as a DevOps engineer is visiting the country. You can stay in Turkey for some time, apply for job positions, and send resumes to get interviews. Sign an employment contract. Once you secure a job offer and the employer is willing to hire you, both parties need to sign an employment contract. The contract should clearly define the terms of employment, including job title, duties, salary, benefits, and other relevant details. Employer applies for a work permit. The Turkish employer must apply for a work permit on your behalf from the Turkish Ministry of Family, Labor and Social Services. The employer needs to submit various supporting documents, including the employment contract, your CV or resume, educational documents, and other ones. Gather supporting documents. As the employee, it's your responsibility to gather the supporting documents required for the work visa. This includes completing the Turkey work visa application form, providing photos, a valid passport, job offer or work contract, clean record certificate, educational documents, medical insurance, proof of accommodation, and proof of funds, among others. Apply for a work visa. Complete the online application form for your Turkish work visa. Schedule an appointment at the designated center to submit your application and documents. Pay the necessary visa processing fee and be prepared for an interview where you'll be asked about the purpose of your visit and employment details. Visa results and arrival in Turkey. Wait for the embassy to process your visa application. Once your visa is issued, follow the embassy's instructions to send or deliver your passport for the visa label. After receiving the visa, you can travel to Turkey and begin your work as a DevOps engineer. After you arrive in Turkey, you'll need to obtain a residence permit and a foreign national identification number or ID number. Apply for your residence permit within 30 days of your arrival. You'll need to provide your passport, visa, employment contract, proof of address, and other required documents. The residence permit will allow you to legally reside and work in Turkey. Additionally, you'll need to register your address with the local authorities. This process is called the Address Registration System, or ARS. You must complete this registration within 20 days of your arrival. Visit the local population directorate or the local municipality office to submit the necessary documents, including your rental contract or proof of ownership of the property. It's important to note that the specific requirements and procedures may vary, so it's essential to consult the official website of the Turkish government or contact the nearest Turkish embassy or consulate in your country for the most up-to-date information. Alright, how much is the DevOps engineer salaries in Turkey? The money part. The average salary of a DevOps engineer is about $27,000 per year. Your salary is much up to the company you work for and your work experience. Well, there you go. Now you can start your application and immigrate to Turkey as a DevOps engineer. I've put a cheat sheet on our website about this video. Go ahead and download it. Link is in the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. It will help YouTube's algorithm. You can also follow our social media accounts. Again, links are in the description. If you have any type of visit that you want to know about, write the name in the comment section and we will make a video for it. Thank you all for watching.